Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer Chavari, and for today's video, I will be presenting my proposed network design for a church digital ministry multimedia lab. This project focuses on creating network system that will support modern digital needs of church, especially in terms of multimedia production, online outreach, and digital communication. In the past, churches mainly relied on physical gatherings such as worship services, prayer meetings, and religious events that required people to be present at a specific location. However, due to the fast growth of digital technology and the use of internet, churches today are now reaching people through online worship services, live stream sermons, digital Bible studies, social media evangelism, and online training seminars. Because of this shift, churches now need a strong and reliable multimedia network to continue spreading their message effectively in the digital world. This is the 6 key objectives of this project. First is to design a stable, efficient, and secure multimedia network. Second is support media production. Third is enable uninterrupted live streaming and online programs. Fourth is to provide digital storage and archive access. Fifth is to allow multiple users to work simultaneously. And lastly, maintain cost effectiveness for the church. Through this presentation, I aim to show how proper network planning can help a church improve its digital ministry and reach people through technology. For the Church Digital Ministry Multimedia Lab, the selected network topology is the star topology. In a star topology, all devices in the network are connected to a single central device, which is the network switch. This means that every computer, server, and media-related equipment communicates through this main switch. This design is commonly used in modern offices and multimedia environments because its stability, flexibility, and ease of management. The star topology is highly suitable for a church multimedia lab because live streaming, video editing, and file transfers require a stable and uninterrupted connection. A key benefit of this design is its ability to support high bandwidth to ensure that data can flow quickly and smoothly. If one workstation, such as video editing computer, experiences a malfunction, the rest of the network will continue to operate normally. This is very important in a church setup because technical issues during live worship services can affect the quality of online ministry and the experience of viewers. Another advantage of star topology is easy troubleshooting. Since all connections go through the central switch, network administrators can easily identify which device is causing a problem. For example, if the live stream suddenly slows down, the issue can be traced by checking the switch and the connected device. This reduces downtime and helps maintain smooth operations during important church events. The star topology is also highly scalable. As the church grows, more computers, cameras, and storage devices can be added to the network without major changes to the existing structure. This is important because many churches slowly expand their digital ministries over time as more volunteers join and more programs are introduced. Overall, the star topology provides the church multimedia lab with a balanced combination of performance, reliability, scalability, and ease of maintenance, making it the most practical choice for the church digital operations. The Church Digital Ministry Multimedia Lab uses both wired and wireless connections to make the network fast, stable, and easy to use. This setup gives strong performance for important work while still allowing users to connect easily using their own devices. Here is the comparison of wired and wireless transmission. Wired connection is faster, more stable, and more secure. However, it does not allow movement and usually costs more to install. On the other hand, wireless connection allows users to move freely and connect easily using phones and laptops, but it can be slower and can be affected by signal interference. We use fiber optic cables for the main connections such as router, core switch, and NAS because they are very fast and reliable. These are used for large data transfers like video files. For editing computers and workstations, we use Category 6 Ethernet cables because they are fast, affordable, and reliable for daily use. For mobile devices, we installed Wi-Fi 6 access points to give fast and stable wireless internet for staff and volunteers. In our setup, large files travel through the fiber optic cables, regular computer data flows through Category 6 cables, and mobile devices connect through Wi-Fi 6. This helps keep the network smooth, avoids traffic problems, and makes sure that every user gets a stable connection. Now that the network structure and transmission media have been established, I will discuss the essential hardware and network components needed for the Church Digital Ministry Multimedia Lab. These devices work together to ensure that media production, live streaming, storage, and communication can be done smoothly and without interruption. At the center of the network is the gigabit router. This router serves as the main gateway between the church network and the internet. It controls incoming and outgoing traffic, assigns IP addresses to devices, and helps manage security through firewall settings. Since the church will regularly stream services and upload large media files, the router must be stable and capable of handling continuous data traffic without overheating or disconnecting. Connected to the router is the core network switch, which acts as the main distribution point for all wired devices in the multimedia lab. All production computers, streaming computers, and the storage server connect to this switch. The switch allows fast communication between devices and ensures that data moves efficiently from one workstation to another without unnecessary delays. The media production computers are used by church volunteers and staff for editing sermon videos, designing posters, creating social media content, and producing worship visuals. These computers need enough processing power, memory, and storage to handle video editing software, graphic design tools, and audio production applications smoothly. A separate live streaming computer is dedicated only to broadcasting church services online. This computer is connected directly to the camera system and streaming software. Having a dedicated streaming unit is important because it prevents overload from other editing or upload tasks that could affect the quality of live broadcasts. The network-attached storage or NAS server plays a very important role in the digital ministry. This server stores recorded sermons, worship songs, church programs, and church documents. It allows authorized users to access files from any workstations within the network. Regular backups are stored here to prevent data loss in case of system failure. Lastly, the wireless access points provide Wi-Fi connectivity inside the multimedia lab. This allows staff and volunteers to connect mobile devices for communication, coordination, and quick content sharing. The access points are strategically placed to ensure even signal coverage and avoid dead spots. In a church digital ministry, many online activities happen at the same time. These include live streaming of worship services, conducting online meetings, editing videos, and managing social media accounts. Without proper bandwidth control, this activity can slow down the network and affect the quality of online services. That is why bandwidth management is one of the most important parts of the network design. To solve this problem, the Church Multimedia Lab uses quality of service rules that allows the network administrator to give higher priority to certain types of data. For example, live streaming traffic is given the highest priority. This ensures that the video and audio quality of the worship service remains clear and smooth even when other users are online. The second priority level is given to cloud uploads and digital archiving. After the church service, recorded videos are usually uploaded to social media platforms and stored in the digital archive. These tasks require large amounts of data transfer, but they should not interfere with important real-time activities like live streaming. The third level of priority is assigned to video editing, file transfers, and online meetings. These activities are important for preparation and coordination, but they are not as time-sensitive as live broadcasts. The lowest priority is given to general internet browsing and file downloads. This prevents personal browsing from slowing down church operations, especially during worship services and online programs. The network also uses real-time monitoring tools to track how much bandwidth is being used at any given moment. The system can show which devices are consuming the most data and which applications are active. This helps the church technical team identify issues early and adjust network settings when needed. Through proper bandwidth management, the church can ensure that live worship services remain smooth and clear, online viewers do not experience lag or buffering, media teams can work efficiently without sudden speed drops, church operations remain organized and professional. By controlling how data moves across the network, the Church Multimedia Lab becomes more stable, reliable, and prepared for both regular services and special large-scale online events. Designing a multimedia network also requires careful financial planning. The goal is to create a system that meets the technical needs of the church while remaining affordable and sustainable. The router with built-in Wi-Fi 6 capability is estimated to cost between 4,000 to 6,000 pesos. This device manages internet access and wireless connectivity for staff and volunteers. The core network switch, which serve as the backbone of the wired network, costs approximately 3,000 to 2,000. The router with built-in Wi-Fi 6 capability is estimated to cost between 4,000 to 6,000 pesos. This device manages internet access and wireless connectivity for staff and volunteers. The core network switch, which serve as the backbone of the wired network, costs approximately 3,200 to 4,000 pesos. Ethernet cabling using Category 6 standard for all workstations, the NAS and the streaming rig is estimated at 5,800 pesos. To ensure power protection and system stability, a UPS and surge protector system is included at estimated cost of 4,500 to 7,000 pesos. The network attached storage server, which stores sermon videos, edited media, and digital archives, is estimated at around 22,000 to 30,000 pesos, depending on storage capacity. Each media production workstation is estimated at around 35,000 to 42,000 pesos, while the dedicated live streaming PC is priced between 30,000 to 38,000 pesos. An additional Wi-Fi 6 access point for wider wireless coverage is estimated at 1,500 to 3,000 pesos. Extra backup drives and tools for maintenance and redundancy are estimated at 4,000 to 6,000 pesos. Lastly, a future upgrade fund of 10,000 to 15,000 pesos is reserved for expansion such as additional storage or improved hardware components. Based on these estimates, the total projected cost for the setup ranges from approximately 155,000 pesos to 195,000 pesos. While this may be still significant investment for smaller churches, it is important to recognize that this system is designed to support long-term digital ministry operations, including video editing, live streaming, and secure media storage. To reduce expenses, the church may apply several cost-saving strategies. One option is to purchase refurbished or second-hand computers from reliable suppliers. Another is to seek donations or sponsorship from church members. The church may also choose to purchase equipment gradually instead of all at once, beginning with the most essential components such as the router, network switch, one media workstation, and the streaming PC. Through careful planning and wise use of resources, even small to medium-sized churches can afford to build a functional, reliable, and future-ready multimedia lab that supports their digital ministry for many years. Network security is very important because the Church Multimedia Lab handles sensitive information such as recordings, member data, internal documents, and financial records. Without proper protection, the system can be attacked by hackers, infected with malware, or accessed by unauthorized users. To protect the network, the router firewall is activated to block unwanted access from external threats. Strong and unique passwords are required for all devices and systems to prevent unauthorized entry. Antivirus and anti-malware software are installed on all computers to protect against harmful programs that can damage files or steal information. Regular data backups are automatically scheduled through the NAS server. These backups ensure that important sermons and digital content are not lost due to system failure, accidental deletion, or cyber attacks. In terms of maintenance, the network requires monthly system inspections. This includes checking cable connections, testing internet speeds, updating software and firmware, and scanning for security threats. Hardware devices are also cleaned and inspected to prevent overheating and physical damage. Through regular maintenance and proper security practices, the church ensures that the multimedia lab remains safe, reliable, and operational at all times. The Church Digital Ministry Multimedia Lab supports many real-world activities to strengthen church mission. It allows the church to conduct live worship streaming for members who cannot attend physically, especially elderly members, overseas workers, and people living far from the church. It supports online Bible studies, prayer meetings, youth programs, and leadership trainings to make church activities more accessible. The lab also serves as the creative space of youth and media volunteers who produce worship visuals, social media content, event promotions, and digital evangelism materials. Sermons and programs can be stored in digital archive to allow members to rewatch and share anytime. Because of this system, the church is no longer limited in physical space. It can reach people anytime and anywhere through digital platforms. The Multimedia Lab becomes not just a technical facility, but a tool for spreading faith, hope, and community in the modern world. Therefore, this Church Digital Ministry Multimedia Lab network design shows how technology can be used to support spiritual growth and community connections. Through proper planning of topology, hardware, transmission media, bandwidth, costs, and security, the church can operate modern and effective digital ministry. In conclusion, let us use technology not only for communication, but also for service, faith, and meaningful connection in today's digital generation.